Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, whatever time you are watching this. It's good to see you. Um, so I'm coming to y'all to just answer a few questions that I usually get on my social media, in my DMs, and one of the main questions I'm coming to you today is talking about. I thought it was going to be sounding good if I played music in the background, but right now that music is just distracting me, so I'm going to turn off the music. I'm sorry. But one of the questions that I usually get is how to maintain a diet. So that is one of the most important questions that I usually get. And I love and hate answering this question, mainly because one, I love talking about fitness and I love talking about diet and I love talking about my personal experience, and I love that somebody is like, they want to change their life for a healthy lifestyle, and I absolutely love that kind of motivation and determination. But then on the other side, I'm like, are you really gonna listen to me? Are you really gonna take in what I'm saying? Are you going to focus on doing this the right way, or are you gonna do a crash diet, a yo-yo diet, or anything? Disclaimer, first of all, I've done sports nutrition. I've graduated. I've got my certs in sports nutrition, so I have learned about diet and nutrition and how to calculate certain calories for body types, for different body types, lose weight, gain weight, muscle toning, shredding, and all that kind of stuff. I've done that, but most of the times when I speak about healthy lifestyle or fitness, I take it from my own personal experience, that because I've been doing it for like over nearly 6 years now, and I've been oversized, I've been underweight, I've been overweight, I've been underweight, I've been sluggish, I've been super healthy, I've been super lean, and I've gone past the point of being like, I've gone through different experiences, and yeah, so that's what I usually talk about. So back to the question, how to maintain a diet. First and foremost, are you ready to go on a diet? Now, most people have, like, it's good to have goals. It's good to have a small goal saying that I want to lose weight because, say, I'm either getting married, I'm going to my Debs, I'm going on holiday. It's good to, that could be your main focus. But with a diet, it's not a short-term thing. It's a long-term kind of perseverance. You gotta keep going with it. And I don't like to call it so much as a diet. I like to call it as just a healthy lifestyle, because you can take this for years to come. So one of my main first things is, once you're getting into a diet, make sure whichever diet you are interested in, that you keep on it for at least 4 weeks. So I'm sorry, I'm talking from the top of my head. I have nothing written down, so excuse me if I go back and forth and in and out and all that kind of stuff. So whatever diet you decide, or if that is of interest to you, try it out for minimum 21 days to about 4 weeks. The reason why I'm saying that is that you need to get your body used to the changes that you're giving it. If you're not letting your body get used, it's gonna get confused. It's like, how would I put it in an example? It's like, examples that are coming into my head. If you want to learn to do something, you gotta keep doing it, practice it, and then you're gonna get used to it. So with a diet, you're gonna have to make out a diet plan, stick to that diet plan for about 21 days. It can get boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can get boring at the very start, that you're eating the same foods, and by sticking to it, I'm like eating the same type of food, staying regular with the same type of food for like 4 days. Okay, minimum 4 days, right? 4 days you're seeing the same type of food. So in the morning you're used to your Weetabix. In the afternoon you're having your salmon and rice, and then in the evening you're having like a salad. Stick to that same meal plan for about 4 days, so that your body can get used to those certain nutritions, that certain food, and see how your body reacts. Now 4 days is very short. 4 days is very, very short, but I know some people are like, oh, I change my meals every single day. One day I'm having chicken, the other day I'm having beef, then the third day I'm having fish, and then I might go out and eat some pizza. Your body is so confused. It's like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to lose weight or do you want me to gain weight? I'm like so confused, and then you don't understand it. So what you need to do is stick to the same food for about, I would recommend at least 2 weeks, at least 14 days. Stick to the same kind of meal plan, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Wow. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you will notice a big difference on what your body can take. And after those 14 days, and say you want to try something else different, you will see your body react to it. You might wake up a little bit more bloated, and then you're trying to figure out, why am I bloated? Oh, it's because I changed from rice that I was having for 14 days to pasta. Maybe pasta isn't that great for me. Maybe I should just minimize the amount of pasta that I eat, because now I have realized that pasta makes me bloated. So you see, you need to kind of understand what kind of certain foods go well with your body, what certain foods do not go well with your body. Coming from my personal experience, I have tried not all. I wouldn't say all, because there's probably diets that I don't even know of that I haven't tried. But I have tried most of the diets that I have heard of. I was a vegetarian for like 3 months. I was a vegan for 1 month because your girl loves your chicken. Yeah, I love my chicken. I was on a paleo diet. I was on a intermediate fasting type of diet. I am currently on a keto diet, but I'm not as strict. So I've done different diets, and with each diet, I would do a minimum on that diet for about minimum 3 months. So that's for 12 weeks. I will be on that diet and see how my body reacts to it. I've been on keto for about would it be 2 years right now? Around 2 years anyways. I've been on a keto diet, and I know that my body does not like rice. And I used to grow up eating rice. I would eat rice plain. I would eat rice with sauce. I would eat rice with anything. Give me rice and I will love you forever. That's the way I was with rice. But now you will not see me touch rice probably once a month or once every second month. Very, very rarely. Also, being patient is a very, very important key. You have to be patient. Your body's going to go through, once you change your diet and you're trying to maintain it, your body is not going to react to it. And the thing with your body is, it can go, some things, okay, whenever you're going through a process, sometimes it's ugly before it looks good. I wouldn't say ugly. I don't like the word ugly. Sometimes it doesn't look great at the start, but then after a while, I'm sweating. It's hot. It's actually hot. But then after a while, it will make sense. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is, to go through something at the very start, sometimes it doesn't look so great, and then eventually it does look great. Maintaining a diet also is learning to say no. You have to learn to say no, and you have to learn to stop yourself even when nobody's asking you the question of saying no. You need to learn to tell yourself no. And what I mean by that is, if you're going out or if you're going to a friend's house or somebody has made a meal for you and they offer you the meal, you have to be able to say, I can't eat that. I'm on a diet. And don't be ashamed to say you're on a diet. If you're underweight and you say you're on a diet and someone says, why are you on a diet? You don't need to lose weight. A diet is not about losing weight. A diet could be about gaining weight or losing weight or changing your body structure to gaining muscles. A diet is just a way of changing your body shape. Learning to say no when you're on a diet. You got to be strict to yourself. Even when you go shopping by yourself and you see a cake, you got to stop yourself and say, hold up, Tana, you're on a diet. I cannot have this. Fine. I just walk away. Keep yourself distracted. But the main important key to maintaining a diet and also to make sure your process goes well. I mean, it's part of maintaining a diet, and then it's part of your everyday life that you should be doing anyways, is to drink your... I shook the whole car, so I dropped my phone. But on top of all of that is to drink your water. And you will experience water weight. Water weight is another topic for another time. If you want me to talk about water weight, just write it down, DM me. You can do all of that. Water is your best friend. I'm sorry, but it's very, very important. And I tell people, I always ask people, how much water do you drink in a day? And they're like, oh, I'll finish a whole bottle, like a whole, like they'll show me a 1 liter bottle, and they're like, oh, I'll finish that in a whole day. Yeah, I'm drinking water. And I'm like, you should be drinking about 3 of those a day. I'm sorry to say, but you should be drinking about 3 of those. And from my height and my weight, I'm at 62 kg right now. For my height and my weight, I should be hitting 4 liters already. And I know everybody else that I meet is taller than me, so y'all should be on about 4.5 on a normal day. I mean, if it's too hard for you, bring it up gradually. Like for 1 week, I'm gonna drink 1 liter of water. On the second week, I'm gonna try bring it up to 2 liters of water. Third week, I should be bringing up to 3 liters of water. And your body will get so used to drinking water that it's going to be craving water, and sometimes you'll even drink over your limit, which is a good thing. But that's another topic for another day. Review before I go on the 4 things. Well, the 4th one is kind of like a bonus. On the 3 things, I can't do it properly with that hand. On the 3 things that you should be doing on maintaining a diet. Number 1, stick to a plan. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, minimum 14 days. Minimum 14 days if this is your first time going on a diet ever. Minimum, it's going to be hard, so that's why I'm saying minimum 14 days. If you are used to it in some sort of way, 21 days. 21 days to about 4 weeks. Stick to the same diet, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can have a break on a Sunday. You can change it up on a Sunday or a Saturday just so you're not as bored. But for 5 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner should be the same, close enough to the same. I would prefer it if it was the same. That's number 1. Stick to a plan. Number 2, I think it was patience. Trust the process. Sometimes things get ugly before they look good. Number 3 was learning to say no, to tell yourself that you can't have this, you're on a diet, and this is your goal. Basically, this is your goal. Learn to say no to people and to yourself sometimes. And then your bonus one, I did that. Yeah, the bonus. Oh my goodness, I forgot how I did it. The bonus one is drink your water, because that's your best friend. All right, that's your best. That's your best friend. So drink your water. Okay, so hopefully that helped. I'm a little bit nervous. I know I have a YouTube, but I don't really be doing, like, really talking in them, I guess. But if you have any questions, don't be afraid to literally DM me. Like, bring in your questions. I don't mind. I like it. Like, let's talk about fitness. It's my favorite topic to talk about. Like, dead ass, it is my favorite topic to talk about. So DM me if you've got any questions. Share this around if you liked it. Drop a like, drop a comment if you want. Share the video. All of that. And before I go, don't forget, I'm doing a Shea Omega boot camp. So that's going to be in People's Park if you're living in Limerick. It's going to be in People's Park. It's only €5 per class, but for the first 3 days, it's going to be absolutely for free. So you can check that out. There's a link in my bio. You can go to the Facebook page. You can book your place on Spotimus. That's also in the link in my bio. On Instagram, you can go on to Facebook, type in Shea Omega Bootcamp. It's right there. Yeah, hit me up. All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.